off the mic. So I'm gonna, so it's gonna read this again. I've been feeling sad the past week. Just like when I go home and I sit there by myself and I'm like, I got nothing to do except sit and write. I feel like I'm fucking writing, and I'm like, what? It's about the same shit. Why I'm writing? And it's like, but I tried to do it on my word process today. And so, press return to create. Return to creation. Seems I always come back to saying things straightforward, so here I am. Quite backwards, I might say. Yes, gim, I, comma, stridal, cab, et suic. Here I am in baffled type mode, which is much more forgiving in the karma of its obstacles to hashing out. I seek obstacles. I guess I like to bitch. Actually, I know I like to obsess, and bitching is a free form where context away the bitchiness of whether nostalgia of feeling one way or another. It spurs me, this bitchiness, into expressing more. But can I then overcome false direction of the individual letters and misaddressed stamps of my finger on the digit which has attained approval? I pay for the right way, pray white, pray the enveloped message, make my feathers of martyrdom to medium, angel of delivery, eavesdrop, sick of poison, apple, snow pulp, brown slush in my core, tornado, thunderstorm, hurricane, sleet, hail, flood of my eye, silence or well into earth's ways bitten. All I've written is a tunnel into where I'm stuck, where I make up stories of how I've snuck here in instinct for survival. See how weak the heart beat to pulp keeps up its jolt of chemicals. I taught it, good student, to acclimate itself to. The hemispheres overlap somewhere in the breast of this restless pent-up beast, the gas of the last umber feast assing outquake of ache taken for strength. I want to be bigger, but I just bulge in this tired form which wants to retain its place in time. Here now, ever for, who knows, continental sniffed. There is a rift here between complaint and swift dismissal. Drop into natural valley or the missile launch trip conch. My turn to ride the line of this plate shift and rocket. Learn to need to flap my lungs. I know what sky is and land bends beneath it as figures given to panic of meaning. On the steno, my pen scrawls with temperament of a non-committed instrument, unable to not turn and establish some relationship with every wandering expression in the room, or my pen always to the aesthetic, maybe pretty pattern resembling you, or you on the page may sway your fancy of lore, your of legends. We mark others with you all. Fill me with what I hope to identify with myself, and this is the map of the science words on my geography. I've learned myself good, gone bad a lot, but I'm taught and walk the tightrope is my riddle of thought, juiced by this language vocabulary of artistic education. I get crafty and riddle away, followed by ghosts always, an eerie tune, long notes. I write of sound, sight, bite, butt, stroke, feeler, nerve, mental curve, scent, one end of the rod of balance, the other. Hue, rhythm, bass, stem, shade, contrast, letters, muse, sick, music, wet, vibrant, the ink of pen, ... Yes, redundant to return here. Button. I've now proven I can get it sidetracked on a word processor. As upon a page, posture of hand, posed poison at vial of black, I will drain the venom, all of it. Here, and I account here for the splatter patterns of my vision as I record on the more merciful keyboard. Here, can I feel? Can I small? Can I smell? Am I, well, wheels invented, may I fly? Am I forgetting to ask, can I blink? Yes, I do. Open again, yes, I am. Talking about myself as usual. Abstracting necessarily follows. Myself again, eating my labor. This is not necessary or necessarily advisable, but it lets me feel like a martyr, accentuate my need to release in peace the shit I can't hold upon others who make their own peace. I live as my work, just as I express that which I live in imperfect ways. I bastardize my wisdom eyes open long enough to catch eye passing on my finger from O to M. Keyboard again, a long note from panic to central idea nestled within wet connected tissue. The reactions of these letters compiled cancerous of the same isotopes and typed into set phrase my maze of thought, aired out in this stifling setting, marginal, through walls of compound sentences, strung out, sung out, letters specific no longer naturally mingled. And here in my art, dead God